how they responded to the platinum plan.
Is a legendary rapper and film producer who is making headlines not only for his music, but his involvement with policy and politics. Please, everybody, welcome Ice Cube. Hello, sir.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
Hey, you.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Lisa Ray? How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you.
Good.
Lisa Ray, that hair is a mess, child.
How's everybody doing?
Blessed.
Good.
And we're also very appreciative of you taking the time to come talk to us here. I know everyone's trying to get a piece of you and talk to you and have you on their platform. So we definitely appreciate that. So thank you. I want to ask you just out the gate how you're doing. You know, how have you been coping with the pandemic, the civil unrest? Black people have always been through trying times, but it's a little extra right now on top of our regular stress. Getting different. We got another layer on top. You know, we got 10 on 20 right now. So how are you doing?
I'm doing good. The pandemic, it hit everybody and caught everybody off guard. Thank God for DENISE, who started spinning them records.
Oh, I miss those times with DENISE running the music and what's the one what is his name? The one that went to jail over Meg Thee Stallion, Quarantine Radio. Child, after the 3 months, we had a good time over here with my family during the pandemic.
And I just been on this quest trying to get us true equality, not just equality on, social issues, but economic equality, which is, just as important.
Well, let's just jump right in then, Q.
Economic equality, because your colors are still disproportionately affected. Still don't, what is it, the black wealth gap or whatever? Wonder why that is. I know. Why supremacy?
Because I have been, looking at some of the bites from your interview. You did an interview with Roland Martin, which helped me, I want to say, because I will say that when I first heard that you were supporting Trump, I was like, wait a minute, what? Hold on, because you my boy. So I was like, I got a personal insight. I'm going to call him directly.
I didn't say I was supporting Trump. So
allegedly, right. That's what I heard. That's what the bite, the sound bites. That's why people got to do their research. And I watched that interview and I heard you break it down to why you were involved, why you met with.
So look at the way she acted because somebody may have supported Trump. How long ago was this show? I guess 4 years ago, 2020. Yeah, 2020. And they still all triggered by that mess. But she watched Roland, child.
Yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber, what did I see?
Yeah, well, that's who she want to listen to, child. And Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley.
Both sides. And when you got involved, which was not just recently. And so when I said, what contract was he talking about, this contract of Black America? Like, what is that? Where did it come from? I did not know. So when I think of things that I don't know, I automatically assume that a whole lot of people out there don't know. So I would want you to educate me as well. So what did make you go to the administration and speak with them?
Well, what happened was, there was a lot of yelling, a lot of people upset, a lot of reforms being put on the table during George Floyd. But I was looking around for a document that really was speaking on what's the needs in the community and what do we need across the board, not just from government, but from the private sector too. Because there's a lot of companies that are involved in our pain and they got to pay up too. They owe us reparations as well in some shape or form. So it was nothing. I was looking around. I'm like, damn, where is the document? Where is the ask? What are we asking for as a people across the board that deals with not only police brutality, but all our needs? So I started working on it myself with, some smart people I know. We end up getting, economists involved, people like Derek Hamilton. We started to go and just find the smartest minds to help try to put a document together so we can actually have something to say, damn, all this is things we need. This is so anybody Black could look at our document and say, yeah, support this, support, some of the things that we have. Now, I'm not a politician and I shouldn't be the one to have to put this thing together. We've had politicians in place for a long time and they haven't come up with something like this.
Oh, name some of these politicians that we've had for a long time. The first one that comes to mind is Maxine Waters. Is it Jim Clyburn and whoever the hell else that's out there? And then their districts, according to what I see and hear, aren't that great for Black people, but they up in there and they keep voting for them. Sounds about the damn same, but y'all don't like to hear this. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying? But y'all don't like to hear the truth. That's how Black people are. They don't like to hear the truth. Just lie. Just say it's not true. You don't know. You're a white supremacist talking points.
So I was surprised, but that didn't stop me. And we put that together July 1st. And we revamped it about, let me get the timeline here. We revamped it July 19th. And from then, people wanted to interview me about it. So I went on just promoting the contract with Black America, hoping to be contacted by any of the politicians saying, yo, this is a great idea. Everybody that I would show would say, oh, these are great ideas. This is common sense. This is things that should be in place already, but they're not. So I was just kind of saying, okay, we
initiative.
Yeah, starting an initiative, and I'll make a long story short. I was just going up, basically saying, okay, we're gonna go after the private sector. We're gonna go after the banks. We're gonna go after Hollywood. We're gonna go after the people that we know got their hands in the cookie jar. You know what I mean? So then we started to get contacted from the Democrats on September 8th. And then we started talking to them. Then we got
Child, why Ice Cube look like he about to go out and rob somebody, child?
contacted by the Republicans. So that's when the ball started rolling then. So it's not just like I just jumped into anything. I mean, I just did the contract and then people started to contact me.
This contract with Black America was designed to start the hard conversations. It was made to be perfected and debated. So please add comments and suggestions so we can create a better contract with America that will help create a better and more perfect union. Oh, wow. So he looked for some help? Wow.
Not the other way around. I was hoping the Democrats would be all over me. But, that wasn't the case. And I understand it wasn't like I was throwing a fit. I just was like, okay, we're going at the private sector. And then the Republicans contacted me. And to me, if you're speaking for Black people, you should speak to whoever is in power or about to be in power.
Ooh, not that bar. He was actually contacted by the Republicans. I know you effing lying. Not those racists. Not those racists, child. I know you lying, Ice Cube. I can't believe it.
And I think you had a statistic. You said something about there has been 7,000 Black people elected, and you felt like in offices for us, and you felt like they ain't made a change. We've not come far at all with 7,000 of us in there. What are we going to do? Who is going to take this and say, okay, I'll be in the front line of this, and then get in the front line and have everybody come on board with you? Because let's be honest.
Nobody, because you put all these biatches in there and enough men too. I mean, there's enough of you y'all out here wilding out too into those positions. Then they think they see all the money, so they think they could just skim a little off the top. And then they go further and further and further. Then eventually you get to get arrested or you get caught, you got to resign, you're looking crazy. And of course, but white people do it too. So you're basically disenfranchising yourself when you get the opportunity to bring someone up, but because all you see is dollar signs, you ain't even thinking about the next person. But somehow, some way, we as the rest of us supposed to just support you blindly just because you Black, we Black, we... No.
Honest, you are Ice Cube and you do have a huge platform. So I would say that for me to know that you've been using your platform to be able to have an initiative like that, I think it's worth you doing the interviews that you're doing and letting everybody know and hear your voice on.
I want to jump in and say, I just don't think it's that fair to the 7,000 Black elected officials that have been in office.
Right, to say that they've done nothing.
Yeah, because I think that is, I think that's a slippery slope to walk down, because as we saw with
a lot of progress has been made.
It's not as simple as you get
name it
elected and bam, you can make all these changes one man.
Right.
I never said that 7,000 people, Black people, have never did anything. I said that since the 60s, there's been over 7,000 Black politicians elected in prominent positions. And our situation, as far as the wealth gap hasn't changed. We flatlined from the 60s to now. we have not gained or closed the wealth gap. So that's
listening is important instead of trying to tell somebody, which is basically what they all wanted to do, at least the top two heifers. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. Besides the fact that you need to want to change, and if you don't want to change and you just want to wait on someone else to do it, then it's probably not going to happen, and it's going to take even longer than what you think. And somebody said, I forget who named some names, but like Maxine Waters and Al Sharpton, again, all these people who didn't come from money. All these people who didn't come from money, they can do it, but you can't. Don't forget it. And the people that are in those same districts that ain't helping y'all, because y'all like to be scammed. Let's be honest here. Shout out to RBN, child. Shout out to RBN. We ain't supposed to be here this long, y'all. Shout out to RBN. You coloreds love to be scammed, child. You love it. You love it. You love it. That's how Lamar Whitehead can go to jail for the same thing that he came out, did again, and now is in jail again because it's on his black. We gonna trust him. It don't matter about the record. Shout out to Big Tiff. It don't matter about the record. Shout out to Carmen because she allegedly has one too. Allegedly Keith Price or Freeman, one of them Keith, allegedly has a record. That shit don't matter. They black, you black, we black. We got to trust each other. Not me, but y'all continue on down that path, child. And Kamala, talking in the third person, shout out to Dr. Umar Ifontunde, talking about blacks in the third person, but she allegedly black. Y'all like it, we love it. Good luck to you when you end up in the same damn place, just like he just said.
That's the major problem. I understand we got a lot of people, working hard for progress. That just the facts are, it hasn't happened in the traditional way. So that's why I want to break the mold.
So I just want to say, first of all, there's this whole cancel culture that we have. First of all, anybody canceling no damn Ice Cube. Let me just say that first out the gate. This is NWA.
Thank you.
He was the first to say fuck the police. So go sit down. Nobody's canceling Ice Cube, and if you are canceling them, that's fucking stupid. Second of all, I do think that it is very good that you are taking an initiative to, and I like how you say bipartisan, because that means both parties. This is for both parties. We want both parties to jump onto this. This is not just, this person, that person. We want everybody to grab a hold on to what African-American people need singularly. And I remember we talked about this on Cocktails. Remember, Lisa Ray, when you asked the question before, you were like, well, who's going to do something? Who's going to lead singularly for African-Americans? Now, I do know that there have been tons of initiatives. CDC has initiatives all the time, Congressional Black Caucus, the Nation of Islam, right here, National Agenda. They've had an entire agenda that happened right after the Million Man March. It was presented to, what's the name? The president that was in, what's the name? Clinton. It was presented to the Clinton administration. So we have tried. There has been trying going on.
Shout out to Selena Johnson. Let me give her some credit. For being aware, knowing what's going on, and saying what we're not going to do is go ahead and cancel Ice Cube because he wants to talk to both sides. Because if you ain't trying to talk to the other person, how the hell you think that you ever going to progress towards anything?
But one thing I do like about your initiative is that it is singular to Black people. That gap, that wealth gap is a fool, and it does need to be fixed immediately. But here's my question. I watched you on the Black Report the other day, on Friday, and they asked you, hey, Q, what do you think about, when you see the Black man march, and how does that make you feel? And you said something that was really profound and stood out to me. You said, you know what? I wish that Black people and Black men could watch this over again and get back to this, because you said, even myself, we need to get back to this type of unity, this type of connecting. And so my thing is, let's say whoever get in office, it ain't gonna matter. The initiative is set, and then it's like nothing's happening, or something is happening, or whatever, it's there. Now, let's say they give us all the $500 billion that we asked for. Do you honestly think, and I'm not even trying to be funny or trying to catch nobody up, and I'm just asking like a real question. With the state of how our community is already broken, how we already have PTSD, how we already are not connecting already interculturally, the infrastructure of African Americans in general is just jammed up with or without money. Do you think, and what could be the process of, once we get this money, of implementing it properly into our communities and really being able to allocate it where it makes sense and matters, and what's going to be necessary for that to happen?
Well, what I said on the show about the Million Man March was the fact that it was the Million Man March, but it was a day of atonement. It was a day where we were gonna bury the hatchet with each other. It was the day when we were supposed to go back.
Good luck with that. Never going to happen. But go ahead, sir.
To our neighborhood kind of as new people and try to, make things better.
Right.
And, it just didn't happen the way, we all envisioned it. But that don't mean we can't start. We do need financial help in our communities, but we also gotta make a commitment to ourselves to clean up ourselves. It do start with the person in the mirror.
Come on, person in the mirror. Shout out to Michael Jackson. The bottom line is, at the end of the day, in my opinion, if you can't get right with yourself, ain't no way you're going to get right with no damn body else. When you have people out here who don't give a damn about themselves, it's the difference of, you might as well have a terrorist. It's the same difference as having the same people who came over here and did 9/11. They don't care about themselves. They're willing to go down for the fight to do whatever it is that they need to do, for good, bad, and indifferent reasons. There's too many people out here like that right damn now. They're not going to change. People are not going to parent their children, because if you don't start there, it's going to continue. How do these kids get to continue to get into GANGs, get out on the street, be out at 3 a.m., deleting people and being let go? No one seems to have any issues with that. Just because they're not being held accountable for their actions in any place or space. And as long as that continues to happen, you're not going to be able to come together. And I ain't got time to be the one that gives you trust and see if you are going to do the right thing or not. I don't have time for that. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You can continue to go down whatever path you want. Leave me and mine the F on up out of it and stay the F away from us. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You can't even tell people that they should get a job. You can't even tell people that, you know what, depending on the government, it's probably not the best way. You need to do it for yourself. You can't even tell people, being a single mother probably is not the best way. Effing around with Tom, Dick, and Harry probably ain't the best way. Then you got biatches out here on damn TikTok who will fight for TikTok, but won't even fight for your own and do something for your damn self. But you mad that the damn president or whoever won't give you something for the damn free. And then someone who actually works, which would be most of us, will go out here, work, do right, try to live, pay taxes. And then when we say something, people want to get upset because we got the audacity, the damn nerve to say something about shit that you are getting from us. So that's why I'm over here talking. I don't care if you get mad because you don't like the truth is the bottom damn line. Ain't got shit to do with Kamala, ain't got shit to do with damn Trump. Black people can't get nowhere because black people in their own daggone way. Enough, you should be wanting Ricky and Steve and all the rest of them to maybe give you the tape on how they did what they did, even though they all got books. So why the hell don't y'all go read their damn books so that you can get up and get on your feet and do what needs to be done? Child, I know it's crazy to talk about reading because you know damn well that your colors don't read. You just wait for the damn Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked. It's on site to tell you what it is that you need to know. And then you get in the daggone comments and be wilding out on people, or you'll come across this video and start calling me names when ain't nobody asked your ass to sit over here and say shit. You can't even hold your damn tongue enough to say, all right, I don't agree, but I know damn well that I really can't make her do anything. I can't change her mind. I can't force her to do anything. And that's what y'all do. You cannot control yourselves. So if people can't even control themselves, how the hell are they supposed to do any damn thing else? Everything that is available for white people is available for your punk asses, but y'all punk asses won't go do nothing about it because you would rather listen to these birds when they sit up here and talk about PTSD, police brutality, and all this other bullshit that ain't got shit to do with your ass. I'm not saying that enough people don't have those issues, but most of us don't have it. What most of us have is laziness. What most of us have is you want someone to give you something. That ain't how it works. You want to do what's easy. You want to be an influencer. Remember that biatch who had kids, had the nerve to leave where she left to go move to another state because she wanted to be a damn influencer? That shows how dumb she is. You can be an influencer wherever the hell it is that you are. So help me understand how much sense that makes. There's some daggone mentality issues. I've said it plenty of times for the last 3 to 4 years now that the first thing that needs to happen is some damn mental health help because half of us got issues in the damn brain for whatever the damn reason is. Whatever the damn reason is. But y'all too busy sitting up here listening to Kamala talk about ABs. Why are y'all so entranced? It's just want to be deleting your own damn children for. I want someone to help me understand that shit. I want someone to help me understand how you sitting up here listening to this woman sit up here in your face and tell you that I'm going to give you the best permission to make sure that we make it the easiest for you. She ain't talking about helping you to grow this wealth gap. She ain't trying to help you talk about getting a better job. She ain't talking about how you can get a house. Maybe she did do something about 25,000 or what, that was Joe. But guess what? The money has always been there, coloreds. The money to buy a house has always been there. Just because you don't want to ask someone for help, that's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with no damn body else. And it ain't sitting there waiting for white people. It's waiting for people that got a job, that got good credit, and that have some damn money saved. We can't save any money. We're disproportionately affected. Well, you know what? When you're waiting on damn government to give you fucking food, you're waiting for them to house you, clothe you, and every damn thing else, you're probably not going to get a home. And you know what's the fastest way to get fucking wealth? Own a fucking home. You listen to these niggas that tell you that that's not the way. Keep listening to them and continue to stay where the fuck you are. Don't tell me. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know how much I paid for all the houses I've ever owned, and I know their damn appreciation value, and I know how the damn shit works. Y'all would rather listen to these birds on this show because they told him, because that's what you're interested in. Somebody telling some damn body off, and that don't help you nowhere, no how with the rest of your damn life. Blame anybody that you want to. It could be Trump. It could be Kamala. It could be Ice Damn Cube. It could be child white supremacy, racism. It could be whoever the hell it is that you want. At the end of the fucking day, it's you. It's on you. It's your responsibility. Ain't nobody supposed to be taking care of your ass. Everybody can have a moment where they need some fucking help, but let's not act like a lot of you bitches ain't on Section 8 for the rest of your motherfucking life, and then you having more kids, and then you sitting up there passing it on to your damn other kids, and then when your gremlin is out here deleting people, then you try to act like he was put upon. Fuck him and fuck you too, okay? We tired of it. I know I'm tired of it. Everybody else ain't got to say it, but I'm going to tell you I'm tired of it. And I'm not giving no empathy and sympathy. I ain't giving you shit. I don't give a fuck, because that's what you choose and that's what it is, because this is what I choose and this is what it is. Nobody wants to get married. Marriage is outdated. All right, fine, fuck you. Don't. When you up there on TikTok and I find the fucking video, we gonna talk about you, okay? We gonna talk about you, okay? Men don't know what they're doing. Fine, fuck it, marry a woman then. But y'all do something and stop whining, complaining, thinking somebody's supposed to do something for you. Obama didn't do anything for the black community. You don't do anything for the black fucking community. What are we talking about right now? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? That's the question. You don't even offer anything except a fucking mouth that says shit that don't make no damn sense. You know, when they say that phrase, what's that phrase, y'all, where they say, we don't know you're a fool till you open your mouth, child. Most of the time in the comments, you show how much of a fool you are and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I can tell you when I don't know what I don't know. I got no problem with telling you what I don't know. But I'm a damn sure tell you what I do know. And I know damn well most of y'all want someone to take care of your ass. And that's why you stay where you are. And that's your fault and no one else's. But come on, Ice Cube, child, because we was not supposed to be here this long.
You know, you can't deal with the white man out here until you deal with the white man in there. You see what I mean? So you have to clean up. We have to clean up ourselves. We've been poisoned by this society. We've been poisoned by trying to live like the people who've had us oppressed, and what they are attracted to, we're attracted to. We got to come out of that. We got to be our own people with our own flavor, our own style, our own morals, and we gotta flip it. You know, I'm not Mr. Holy. I'm guilty of it too. So it's something we all have to start doing to clean ourselves up. But I think the key is to try to get the money in the hands of people who are doing things, who are trying to be on the right side, the progressive people, the people who are business owners, people who want to own homes, people who want to beautify their homes so it isn't, just gentrified, so it's things where we can get money into responsible people's hands.
I support gentrification. I support gentrification because instead of having it be crap for forever, let someone come in and do something, because if you're not going to do anything with it, why not allow someone else to do it? Sorry, I know a lot of people in Brooklyn don't like that. Sorry for your luck. If y'all didn't do anything about it, what is the problem with allowing someone else to do it? So you're just going to stay stagnant through 1970s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and now 2024. Shout out to Decline Management. This is it. Better to remain silent and thought a fool than open your mouth and remove all doubt. And most of y'all in the comments, not y'all, but most of the people in the comments that say dumb shit, and then I got to go pin your comment because you sound stupid, and then everyone else will make fun of you. That's because you probably should shut the fuck up. Go wherever it is that you appreciate it, because you ain't gonna change not near bit of nothing over here. Because again, what I do know, I know. What I don't know, I ain't got no problem with telling you. Shout out to No Teeth. I see you. I appreciate you. He said, colored find money for Jordan, Henny Clubs, wigs, and foreign cars they can't maintain. Yes, that's why Michael Jordan had one of his best years 2 years ago. Remember that? Only from his best years, even through all his years of freaking basketball, he had it through the Jordan sneakers. And while I know that everybody buys Jordan, let's not act like you coloreds don't be buying up Jordans like they're going out of style. And most of the people that buy it are people that can't even afford fucking rent. Everybody I see in New York has on sneakers, and they're black. If they not going to work, they got sneakers on. And I'm not talking about the people that actually work, but I'm talking about everybody else, all the kids, even all of them got the latest damn Jordans on. But y'all gonna talk about the wealth gap? Y'all can't even calm down to even save any damn thing. Goodbye.
And hopefully they'll hire the community to teach the community. They'll use the community to hopefully clean the community up. You know, I also think the government has a job too. You know, why you use the armies just to come in and put guns on us and make sure we're not protesting? Why you don't use the armies to come fix fences and roofs and paint walls and do things to beautify the neighborhood?
Because no one asked for it, which is what they're doing right now, Ice Cube, by just saying, just get her in there. Steve Harvey just said it. Won't worry about it till next time. Keep kicking that can down the road, coloreds. Keep kicking that can down the road.
You know, it's like, they got to rethink how government works for the people. And they're not going to do it using the same old ways. You're going to have to push them. You're going to have to find pressure points, and you're going to have to use leverage when it's time. You know,
I just got to
everybody
make a quick statement though, Q.
Go ahead.
If the administration that is in there right now hasn't done it for the past 3.5 years, what do you think is going to make them start in the next 4 years that they are giving more during a pandemic?
The administration before him, Viv, what did they do? And then the administration before him, what did they do? Because that was 4 years of 8 years of Obama. And then prior to that, those 8 years was Clinton. And prior to that, I believe it was 8 years for younger Bush. And prior to, girl, ask about that. No, you only want to focus on Donald damn Trump because you all triggered by him. But you don't want to ask that. But Viv, ask that question now with regard to Joe, which basically equals Kamala. I don't care what y'all say. She does not get a clean slate. She does not. You colors want to give her a clean slate. She does not get a clean slate. I don't care what you say.
I know you got to take a break. Hold that thought, but I just got to ask that and make that statement because you can't make them all of that, and they've been there for 3.5 years. So
yeah,
but when it was Joe,
I ain't trying to make them do nothing. So
right. We need them to do something if we're going to trust them to do it.
Hold on, guys. We got to take a quick break.
Okay.
I definitely want to talk about that. I definitely want to talk about QB.
Again, all these black people who got money, who made a way, ain't none of them get nothing handed to them. They all figured out a way to make it, but they ain't telling you colors how to do it, ain't giving you no tips, no tea, no nothing. But they doing all this complaining, telling y'all what to do, and you can't do it because you ain't shit.
We have Ice Cube here, and we are talking about his contract with Black America and some very legit questions here. Vivica, before we went to break, you asked about if the current administration has not done it in 3.5 years, why now is this massive push with 2 weeks before the election? I understand, Ice Cube, you've been working with this since June, July, but we're hearing about it now. So it looks really, I think a lot of black folks, it looks very, like, I feel like I don't, and I know this isn't your intention, but I feel like, you know how they use us all the damn time. You know what I mean?
Both sides use
You can only be used if someone allows you to be used.
celebrities. But check this out. The thing is this, I'm not here saying he's going to do anything, but he didn't make a promise to me. He made a campaign promise to the world. So he's on record for that. Now, we wanted Joe Biden on record. He has a plan, but I don't know if his plan really pinpoints black people. So we want a plan that pinpoints black people. We don't know if any of them going to do it. But when you have a person on record as a campaign promise, you have more to go at him with because he's told the world this is what he's going to do. And if he doesn't deliver, he looks bad to everybody. Now, why hasn't dude done it in 3 years? I don't know. Nobody's been pressing him. Everybody's been like, he's the boogeyman, run, and nobody's been pressing him on behalf of Black people because we've been just waiting for Democrats to get back in. You know,
tell it, Ice Cube. Tell it, Ice Cube. Y'all been running scared. All this talk about the ancestors and all y'all do is run scared and then tell the rest of us that you should because he's racist, child. I say it, I keep on saying it. All white people racist. What else you got? What else you got? Okay. You're not going to change whether someone is racist or not with regard to anybody. Because I don't like nobody. Okay. Not nobody. Call me what you want. You're going to have to prove yourself to me in order for me to be a friend to anybody, because I don't trust anybody with regard to anything, because everybody got their own damn agenda. But what he says is absolutely right. Y'all be running scared. For what? Why can't y'all took out some singer. Was it Chrisette Michelle? Child, whatever singer it was, because she went and performed with Donald Trump. Y'all now taking out, what's her name? But y'all was all in when she was talking about the slut walk. Yo, soon as somebody don't do what you want to do, what happened to Black being Black? We love Black, you my sister, and all that stuff. Only when you're doing what I want you to do. Child, that shit ain't new. That's why I ain't got time. Child, that's been clear forever. That's been clear forever. That's what y'all do. That's why you about to attack Ice Cube, because he got the nerve and the audacity to go talk to Donald damn Trump. That's why y'all tried to take out Steve Harvey, because he had the nerve and the audacity to go talk to Donald damn Trump. But you trust Joe Biden, the man that sat up here, and where we at now? What was it called? Build Back Better. So is it better? Bueller. Anybody? Bueller.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't Black.
You let that shit pass and not have a problem at all.
I told you to do Biden. Now we done lost a damn vote. We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn. I'm worshiping these people like they're God. Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris. We need somebody in there with mother sense.
Shout out to Supreme Tim. God forbid I forget the crime bill, which at the end of the day came under freaking Bill Clinton. Y'all ain't got shit to say about him. Your first Black president, allegedly, that y'all was touting him. The one that allowed all the regulation to go away so that you could get into them stupid ass mortgages, and then your ass lost out, and then you set yourselves back yet again because it was easy. You didn't know what you were doing. You didn't know shit about finance, and then put yourselves back yet again. But when someone tries to give you a clue, it's, you don't know. You're just a white supremacist talking points. Cool. That's fine. I'm good. Don't even worry about it. Don't matter to me who's president, because I'm going to be good. Because I know where to look, and I know who to go to, and I know how it works. Y'all the one that don't know. Y'all the ones that don't want to talk about it. Y'all the ones that want to wait for someone to give you something because you want it to be easy, make you feel good.
I agree with you on that statement. There has been a lot of people that have asked him, what about the wall? What about the kids in cages? I mean, there's a lot of things that
I understand that.
I'm not.
What about the wall? What about the kids in cages? Oh, so you care about that? So what about what's going on with the immigrants and the border czar who didn't keep anybody out, who didn't even go visit, who didn't even go do anything about it? But y'all can let that go. But back then, you worry about kids in cages. Oh, okay, got it. My, how people forget.
Don't give him no plus signs
understand
whatsoever.
That, but check this out. I'm talking about pressing him to give things to Black people. These are country issues. I'm talking about Black people pressing him to give things to Black people. Everybody treated him like the boogeyman. Nobody would go and press him to give things to Black people. The stuff that he's doing to the rest of the country, I understand that, but we raggedy. We got to get our. We have to press any president that ends up winning. We have to press, or it's not going to work. We can't just press one side.
He says when we do press him that the other people are fine people. I mean, is that right? I mean, and he won't denounce the people that hurt us and suppress us. And then the policeman had his neck on somebody's neck for 9 minutes. He never support them.
I'm not here to fight about.
Well, then don't vote for him, Vivica. But I'm just trying to understand why you're so triggered by that and you're still not listening. So then that means you just don't talk to him at all, even though he's still going to be daggone president. You still don't worry about getting anything. But y'all supposed to be so toughy tough. That's what I don't understand. If you so tough and you gonna tell me and ain't got it all together, you can't even talk to someone that you don't agree with. That shows your freaking immaturity right there. And that's the point on enough Black people that you don't even have the confidence to even talk or speak or work something out with someone, which explains probably why so many relationships don't work out, because you don't know how to conflict resolve. I don't give a fuck about what he said. You ain't gonna say it to me, I promise you that. How about that? But y'all so busy running scared at the end of the day. That's all this is. But you're supposed to, what about the ancestors? Imagine if the ancestors had run. I'm confused. How can you do this? This is disrespectful to the ancestors. You ain't even trying to do nothing. And that's another reason, sorry y'all. That's another reason why y'all are low with the Black wealth gap, because I promise you, y'all ain't negotiating your own damn salaries when you get a damn job. Oh, I'll take it. Oh, that's good. $10. Okay, that's good. You don't even negotiate for your damn self. So how the hell is it that somebody else can do it for you? You probably don't know how to do it. You won't ask nobody about it. You probably ain't never been told about it, but I know damn well I've talked about it plenty of damn times. You just go around taking whatever it is that they give you, and then you say it's not right, it's not fair. Wait for someone else to sit up here and fight for your ass. You waiting for someone to fight for you. You won't even fight for your damn self, but I'm supposed to trust that you're supposed to do something for me? Child, please.
What he did, what he didn't do. Is he a good white man? Is he a bad white man? To me, they pretty much all the same. So now,
I don't agree with that.
They all racist. Just go ahead and put that out there. And now what you gonna do? Just go ahead and say all white people racist. Now what you gonna do? Now what? Now what? I don't see none of y'all moving. I don't see none of y'all going back to Africa. I don't see none of y'all. Taraji's supposed to go back to, or not go back to, but she said she was moving. She's still here. What happened, Bueller? What happened to Taraji? Said ain't no men here, ain't nothing here. And somebody else said when Trump was running the first time, they said if Trump wins, I'm leaving the country. Pretty sure that person's still here.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with. Can I? I don't agree. I agree.
Well, look. I know we've had all kind of presidents, and our situation hasn't changed. So that's why I said they're pretty much all the same when it comes to a president and dealing with our situation.
I gotta ask this question. Because you're on this show with the cocktails with the queens, and there's a reason for that. It wasn't to have you defend or not defend Donald Trump. It was about, I care about what's in this contract with Black America for women, and it's not, we're not mentioned at all in the contract with Black America. And
you are mentioned. I mean, when you mention Black people, you mentioning Black women. So.
These ignorant ass bitches, child. It's nothing in here for Black women. Fuck you, bitches. Are you Black? Are you? That statement right there tells y'all everything about what's going on right now with Kamala. That tells you everything right there you need to know. There's nothing in here specifically for Black women. Bitch, you Black? I'm Black. He said contract for Black America. I never thought, oh, but there's nothing in there for women. What in the entire fuck? Y'all. Too long, child. Too long.
Don't count yourself
no,
out.
that's not
true. That's like administration say that when they
Black people is not Black women.
Black
women are not included in Black people.
No,
you separate yourselves on purpose. Black bitches, you separate yourselves on purpose. And that's why you got most of the problems that you do. Swear you know everything and don't be knowing a GD thing except how to be difficult and combative and chaotic. And then as soon as someone says it, you're saying, that's racist. You're a white supremacist. No, I'm telling the truth because I'm Black too. I'm a Black woman, but I don't need to be separated. Y'all want to be separated? Go separate your damn selves. Go with Taraji. Child, go open up a whole new country or something, child, because this is annoying as fuck. That's why you can't get along with anyone. That's why you continue to have so many problems. That's why you can't be in a damn relationship. It's on clear display right here. This is from freaking 4 years ago. You talking the same bullshit. And I'm telling you, y'all, all these women, not just black women, but all of them is going to do what they need to do to get that damn woman in here. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you separate yourselves on your own. Shout out to Supreme 10. I appreciate you, honey. He said African Americans are not politically smart, not financially smart, not politically smart, child. Barely family smart at this point. Sorry, it is what it is. I'm black. Shout out to YouTube. I can say it. I mean it. I know it. I know it. And can't tell you nothing. You know it all. Then you get your results and then you want to blame someone else. No, those results are all yours. Just like mine are all mine. Wrong, right, wrong, or indifferent. And I'm going to have to figure it the fuck out. And you need to figure out how to figure it the fuck out too. This is crazy. This is half damn crazy. Y'all sound stupid.
You know, that's like you saying, that's like when the president says minorities, then he's including black people. But we all know that that's not the case. Black women have specific needs that are not also being met. And we also feel that there should be some things that are specific to us and our.
Then write your own fucking bill. So this is the same old, I'ma tell you. Ice Cube goes out, does this, creates it, brings in all the people, and then here come bitches talking about you didn't do nothing for me. No, you didn't do nothing for you. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. Exactly what's going on right now. And look at these asshole faces. Viviv could look like shit. This one look like shit. This one look like shit. Look like shit. I said it. I meant it. Surly attitudes. You can't say that about black women. It's the fucking truth. I'm sorry y'all don't want to admit it. I'm black and I'm not offended by it. Because sometimes I have the same fucking face, okay? I am not offended. I don't give a shit about what people say and think. That's your problem. You worrying about what other people fucking think. Fuck them. If you know what you're doing is right, why do you need somebody's buy-in about the shit? Why is it that you need somebody to validate you? I don't need anybody to validate shit. I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know why? Because I fucking read. I know how to read. I know how to find out what's going on. Child, should I tell you, colored, you don't want to listen because you waiting for the government? Good luck to you. You wait. You think Kamala is going to take care of all your needs? This is about Kamala. This ain't even about Donald Trump. Y'all think that she going to do something for you, and then when she don't, you going to say, what happened? But make sure you continue to listen to Roland and Ricky and all the rest of them because they said so. That's who you would rather listen to than to go figure it the fuck out for yourself. Every resource that's available to everyone is available to you. You are listening to a bunch of people who have made it. None of these people come from money. Again, a whole different screen full of people, and none of them came from money. Freaking Ice Cube came from the gutter of freaking F the police, NWA, Compton. But you want to listen to a fucking Ricky and the rest of them talk about what you can't get? They're full of shit.
Yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber. What did I see?
Fight as well. And I
understand that.
I feel like as a black man, you can leave.
No.
I feel like
I just offered y'all to write a section up for it. I just said I don't mind if you guys help us. If you guys help us write a section. Y'all been open to all kind of experts in putting this together. It wasn't just me. We dealt with experts in all fields of this contract with Black America. So we're willing to deal with experts in the section when it comes to women. So that's no problem.
Okay,
I'll help you write it. I'll help you write it.
Say you do get the money. How soon do you think your plan is going to go into effect?
When
will we start seeing the benefits?
I'm not getting 1 quarter. Okay,
No. I said
this is something he's promising to the country, and he's gonna have to implement it in a way he feel that can fit.
Okay, but can I just ask though, what would you see this plan doing for the first year for us if he's reelected?
I'm not part of the administration.
Well,
I'm here for Black people. I'm here to talk to both administrations about the contract with Black America. The Platinum Plan is not mine. Didn't name it. Didn't put it together. All I did was meet about the contract of Black America. They added some things, and I'm willing to meet with both sides. They can add some things or not. It's fine.
And then, you know, they ran off immediately and did statements that you're basically a Republican now.
We're gonna need a team of our people.
That's on them. That ain't on me.
Okay.
That's on them. That's not on me.
I just want to make sure. We just want clarity.
We cannot.
Call. That's all I hear. Call. A bunch of freaking over-talking, babbling bimbos, child.
Talk at the same time. I got to ask a question, y'all. With over 20,000 lies told to the American people by this president, I'm a former friend of Donald Trump. I work with him. I made money with him. Personally, it would have served me better to still stay on his side. Why would you believe after he gets Black votes, his whole goal from 3 years ago was to siphon 20% of Black male votes to cross over to vote to support him? Yes. Why would we believe that he has, once he gets reelected, he will follow through with any of these plans, as opposed to Joe Biden and Kamala, who would be in their first term and be more indebted to do the right thing to get reelected for a second term? Right. Why should we believe that Donald Trump would actually follow through? That's a legit question that I have.
He ain't followed through.
I mean, I don't know. You're gonna have to figure that out, because
exactly, it's not Ice Cube's job to sell you Donald damn Trump. If you don't want to vote for him, then don't vote for him. Why are you taking it out on Ice Cube? Because he's trying to get your bum ass to something and you don't even realize it. You just mess up your own chances all the damn time. How come you coloreds can't see that? I don't understand why you can't see it. You do it to yourself because you won't put in your own word. He just sat up there and said, you write something up, they surly faces. Oh my God, God forbid you do some fucking work for yourself. God forbid you do some fucking work for your fucking self, since you supposedly care.
I'm not sure if he's going to do it or not. I'm not sure what any of these guys are going to do. All I know is we got to push our agenda, no matter who's in there. And you know, in a perfect world, you know, the Biden campaign would have brought me in and we would have really talked about the plan, and they would have did, you know, great things to their plans to specifically target Black people, but they chose not to. And that's fine. You know, but the thing is, I'm not a supporter of neither one of them.
No, I'm saying
so that's what's the problem. I'm an independent person.
You'll have a conversation with the administration if Biden wins and Kamala wins. It's not too late. So I don't think it's fair to dismiss what they are. They're not in power yet. So they really can't say. They really can't say and promise things because they're not yet in power. We're not even in power in Congress.
You can't make campaign promises.
But why
they have. That's what the plan.
Make the promise when they're in office.
Well, they put out the Lift Every Voice Can Sing plan. That is their promise to America and to the world. That is their promise. So the thing is, you can always promise the people who put you in power something more than what you just came up with. You got to, especially when you know there's so much more that needs to be done. And he knows that it's so much that falls short in that plan when it comes to actually helping Black people, minority, people of color, diversity. All those are trick words, and Black people don't necessarily get a tenth of that. So we have to really be smart and really make sure that that money is touching the hands of the people who have really struggled in this country for hundreds of years.
I have a question. You said that the Biden campaign didn't reach out to you, and well, you said first. You said
they did reach out, but they didn't want to. They said we'll hook up after the election.
And to be fair, they're not the power in party right now. I want to ask you this.
That has absolutely nothing to do with anything. So you coloreds settle for what you get. Nothing. That's why you get nothing, because you ask for nothing. You require nothing. And that's why the wealth gap is where it is. It's not because anyone is holding you back. It's not because of white people. It's not because of Jim Crow. It's not from white supremacy. It's because you don't require anything. You don't ask for anything. You don't even know what the hell it is that you're talking about. You're pressing this man like he did something wrong to you. Like he's supposed to know what the hell anybody can do. Anybody can promise you anything. But I would beg you to take this interview right the fuck here and compare it to right the fuck now and help us understand why it is that you want to go and vote for Kamala. Help us understand why you would want to, because I promise you these birds are going to vote for her. I promise you they voting for her. And just because she's Black, everything is wonderful. While these people, again, millionaires, not saying that they don't suffer, because all of us have our issues with the economy and everything else. I'm not going to say that they don't have any issues, right? They'll act like they don't have any issues, all right? They'll act that way. But all this smoke that you have for Donald Trump, then I promise you they don't have it right the fuck now for what's going on. I promise you they don't. I promise you they don't. Shout out to Murph. They mad with someone doing something for them. And that's how it is most of the daggone time. Period. Not just women, but just period. I know we're talking about these birds, but I'm just saying period for Black people. God forbid that you all just think, not y'all, but you colors just think that, oh, I'll go to college and everything will work out. Well, it depends on what you go to college for. It also depends on how much in debt you go. It's not my fault that your parents didn't play life with you. That tells you about how you start out life, two different paths. You either start with a bunch of debt because you go to college, or you just go ahead and start your life and you don't have the damn debt. Sorry that your parents didn't do that for you. Blame them. Blame your mama, okay? Because it's not that difficult to understand. You sign your name on that damn dotted line and said that you would take that daggone debt, then that's your debt to pay back later, just like for the credit cards, just like for them trips that you take, just like for any other thing that you do. And you sitting up here thinking that somebody is supposed to save your ass, that ain't how it works. You don't want to work with nobody, but you want everything from everyone else. No one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. Get your ass out there and work. You got a whole generation right now talking about they don't want to work. What the fuck? I understand you might not want to do a 9-to-5. It ain't for everyone, but you don't want to work at all. And you think, how you going to be taken care of? And I'm supposed to care? I don't. You living in your car? I could care less. Do what you do. Do what you do, child.
This is true, because I had heard from one of my sources that you were contacted for the Zoom call with Kamala Harris, with D.L. Hughley, Snoop Dogg, you, Killer Mike. They were all on the call and you were not on the call. And that was to speak. That was in September. And why? So you said they didn't reach out. You said the Democrat reached out, but Kamala Harris's folks reached out to you and wanted you to be on the Zoom call because they thought your voice was important. Why did you not participate? Choose to not participate in that?
Well, we had spent, a lot of people time putting the contract with Black America together. And, I just thought that getting on a Zoom call with 12 other entertainers, all shooting what they believe needs to be done, to me wasn't going to be productive. And I was also, because my lawyer, Matt Johnson, has a connection with Kamala Harris, and I was promised a call that I never received. So,
like I said, you coloreds don't require anything for your damn self. So I just want to understand how the hell it is that you're going to require something from somebody else. Ice Cube just sat here and said from 4 years ago, he ain't never got a damn call from Kamala. Joe didn't want to talk to him. Donald Trump talked to him, and y'all mad. Somebody trying to help your punk asses. That's why you can't, child, that's why I have no empathy, no sympathy. You can't help people that don't want to help themselves, y'all. I stand by that. It's always been that way. It's always going to be that way. I'm not going to be taken down by people who don't know how to do anything and won't listen and try to learn to do something that will actually help them. I don't give one damn. I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't. Just like when them gremlins get on up out of here, I don't give a damn. If your mama didn't care about you, why the hell do you think I'm supposed to care? I told y'all, you get them damn supplies that I give out through work. That's about all you're going to get from me, and them taxes that come out of my check. I'm good. That's it. I ain't got nothing for you because you don't want to change. And it's not my job to take care of anyone. Shout out to JTF for being a member for 5 months. I appreciate you, hon. Stand for nothing and fall for anything. That actually should be the motto. Shout out to Drake. That actually should be the daggone motto. Stand for nothing and fall for anything. They sitting up here with all this smoke with this. They ain't saying the same stuff right now for what's going on with Kamala and Joe. Joe's still in it. I don't care. This his administration. She inherits that administration. She still ain't said shit. She still ain't offered shit. She probably still ain't called Ice Cube back, but y'all going all in and over the damn cliff, listening to people that came from nothing and made it. And you waiting for someone to do something for your ass.
That's why I didn't feel like I wanted to be on that Zoom call. So I feel like our plan is so broad that you can't talk about it with 12 other people who had nothing to do with it. And these are a lot of things that really need to get done. So I wanted to have a serious conversation and not just a rally cry kind of conversation.
But you said you would talk to anyone that was willing to help. You said you were.
I am, but I just said that they said they were going to call me direct, and I never got that call. So when you hear that, you're waiting for that call. It never came.
So no kind of way don't work if it's not the way that you started. You want it. Got it.
Well, the all damn audacity. So if it don't work your way, then it don't work, huh? Got it. as these bitches basically just said the same damn thing, talking about what it's going to do for black women. Do for your damn y'all. If I don't care that this is 4 years old, this is exactly what's going on right now. I don't care what nobody says. All these women are going to try to put that woman in because she's a woman. That's it. That's all. They don't care about nothing else. They care about nothing else. That's it. That's it. And not requiring anything, so Kamala ain't gonna give nothing. And she ain't gonna require, they ain't gonna require nothing from her. They're gonna keep throwing her lobs, like Steve Harvey said. He gonna keep having her on. She can say whatever she wants. She cannot say whatever she wants. He not gonna press her. Nobody's gonna press her. Because y'all, it's most important to make sure that you have an AKA sworn in by a DST on MLK Day. I'm so glad that I will be in the Caribbean when this election happens.
I want to get things done. I don't want to just spin my wheels, talk to people who can't really make it happen. So I didn't want to just...
Why does Ice Cube have to talk about anything? They should be talking to him. He the one that came up with this shit. Y'all ain't come up with nothing. Y'all just still sitting up here talking about Maxine and Jim and whoever the hell else that still ain't doing nothing. The cities ain't changed. Your situation hasn't changed. Locally matters more than anything else. And y'all still voting for the same Negroes and Negroesses in that ain't did shit for you, ain't trying to do shit for you, but taking the damn money. Shout out to Big Tiff. Shout out to Big Tiff, because that's exactly what happens. Just keep, and I know she hasn't been reelected or anything, but I'm just saying it's the same thing. Maybe they're not as in your face with it as she is, but they doing the same damn thing. They've been doing the same damn thing. Remember that time that Maxine Waters said, come on down here, we're going to help you with housing. And all the homeless people came down there and she said, go home. And they start yelling out, we ain't got no home. Because she was supposed to just, child. Whatever colors. Ain't nobody's fault but your own.
I didn't want to just...
She's the vice presidential candidate.
When I had... Listen, because I had the conversations. When I had the Zoom call with the DNC, the Democratic Party, we was on the call for probably over 45 minutes, and we never even got to the contract with Black America. We never went through any of the points that needs to be dealt with when it comes to the situation in this country. No one else has a plan that deals with as many issues that this administration or any administration could fix if they had the political will. And you have to give them the political will. And that's what's being done. I didn't want to put anybody on blast for that, but since they saying I didn't jump on the call, it's because I was promised a call where we can actually deal with this in a serious manner. And it wasn't just what I considered a rally call.
But I feel like that actually could have been okay, because you could have led the call and had supporters on listening to what it was that you're trying to get them to be able to help rally with the initiative for that.
I had been doing press about the contract with Black America outside of that, so I was using my press to promote the contract, not just to them dudes on the call, but to all of America, to all of Black America. That's where my thing is. So I wasn't on the call, but that don't mean we couldn't have a call. So that's what happened. And I don't feel like
I want to know what happened to at this time, we don't need entertainers to Hollywood to tell us anything. What happened to the just shut up and dribble? Shout out to LeBron. Whenever it's Amber Rose talking, just shut up because we don't care about what you have to say. But then these birds out here talking and y'all didn't give one damn. You was all for the shit. It's only about going along with what they say, y'all. Please understand this. For those that are open to listening, I'm not telling you to do anything. All I'm doing is observing. Dr. Umar was right on many points today. And he even pointed out some things that I wasn't aware of today. All I'm saying is that Black people who are all in for being just Democratic, that don't want to listen to no one else, that's so worried about damn Donald Trump, are going to go along with any old thing just so that they can say that they didn't let the racists get back in. And they ain't worrying about policy. They ain't worrying about what she's going to do with regard to anything. And there's a bunch of women that all they care about is freaking abortion. I'm just going to say it. That's all they care about. The right to delete specifically Black children, because I'm Black, and they're okay with that. And then Kamala talks about that only and visit abortion clinics, and people are excited about that. All this shit is to appeal to women, y'all. This is all a symbolic thing about to happen now. All these women care about for feminists, for about doing whatever women want to do, and to be over top of men. We've talked about this for years now. There's the opportunity to get her on up in here so they can then brag in y'all's faces, because I don't give a fuck. Because I promise you, I don't give a damn. Brag in your faces if you're trying to date these people that women rule the world, and then they'll trot out Beyonce's song "Who Run the World" even more. Child, that'll probably be the song, if Kamala wins, that she'll come out to when she comes to take her acceptance speech. That sounds similar to Obama's, what is it called? Yes, we can. Yeah, yes, we can. Shout out to Miss AB.
I don't feel like I made a mistake for not being on the call.
I will tell you, we have to wrap the show. We're way over, but I just want to say, Cube, I hear what you're saying, but I just want you to know, as Black women, how we would feel with, there's no mention specifically of Black women in the contract with Black America. They do have
to stand on top of that. I just told you, you can write that up. If you
we're not out here jumping on calls.
We all Black, so we all.
We're not meeting up with Jared Kushner and Donald Trump about this. You are. So
why don't you call up Jared Kushner and Donald Trump? That would just be crazy talk, right? Because you scared at the end of the day. All these talking about these people are scared. You hear me? That's why they're saying dumb shit like we going back to slavery. No, you going back to slavery, ma'ams. You're going back to slavery. You just a bunch of talk. You're a bunch of air, and you can't stand on shit except for I'ma tell you, and can't tell shit. You can't even do shit for your damn self. You're going to attack this daggone man when he went out here and did something. All you got to do is go call I'm sure your agent can get in touch with whoever needs to get in touch with, but y'all such scared bitches that you don't want to talk to the other side. And Steve Harvey is a scared bitch too, because he don't want to make that same mistake yet again, because all his money is what's important. All their money is what's important. But y'all want to sit up here and follow their plan while you still sitting up here. You ain't got shit. You ain't going to get shit. And neither Trump nor Kamala is going to give you shit. So keep sitting around here and waiting for that.
You can't say, well, if you don't like it, add to it. You're out here. You took that job. You took that position.
I'll write it up. So like, I'll write up the Black woman's part of the contract for you.
Fuck that. Ice Cube, you ain't got to write shit for me because I already know what I'm doing. Just because these people want to be put upon or seem like they put upon, allow them to be.
How many words do y'all want it to be? The thing is, you guys are the experts, but here we go again. You just want to talk. Nobody want to help me.
Exactly.
You just want to talk. But y'all the experts on Black women, so why won't y'all help me? See, that's the problem.
Exactly. That's the absolute problem. Let me get this picture right here, child. But that is the absolute problem. He's absolutely right. All y'all want to do is squawk and tell someone else what to do, and you don't want to put in any work. You just want to threaten people and think you're going to scare somebody and think somebody's just supposed to listen to you because you Black. Fuck that, I'm Black too. And I don't need you to tell me shit. And I know how to do my shit my own damn self and figure it the fuck out. And if I wanted to write something up, I would just do it. When I hear the word Black, I know that I'm fucking included. That's how chaotic you people are, that you don't even want to hear the word Black anymore. And now you come up with DEI, and then you want to call that now a racial term because it's a word that you came up with.
They know better than to feed me anything because I do not care.